Hey, what's up, everyone? We are SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. This is our post-podcast show where we're going to be discussing Produce 48 episode 10. Yes. So generally, we have a normal podcast, which you can find on all the podcast stuff and on YouTube. But this is our Produce 48 exclusive post show. So thank you for tuning in. And if you haven't listened to our main podcast, please go check us out. So, guys, episode 10, the final performances before the last cut and the finale. So this is the most critical performances of the whole season. But before we start going into this past episode, there's some news that Produce 48 confirms that they're going to be in an earlier time slot for the live broadcast finale because they have such young kids on their show.
Wonyoung.
So normally the show is at 11 p.m. Korean Standard Time, but the finale has to air at 8 p.m. because they have minors who are under 15 years old. And I forgot to introduce anyone. So I am Doug. It's Instagram.com/Doug92Kim. My bad. We have Warren.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Jenny.
I'm Jenny.
And Anita. So I'm sorry that I did that. I even had it written down, but I'm just a baptong. So,
Baptong.
Baptong, that rice bucket. That's what I am. But, okay, so going back, because they have kids who are 15 years or under, they can't show them on live broadcast after 10 p.m. But technically, they said if you start before 10 p.m., you're good. So it will be 3 hours earlier. But for us in America, that pretty much doesn't make any difference because we watch after the fact anyway. Just some news. So these performances, man, I thought they were all pretty good this week. What did y'all think?
I agree. They're pretty good.
I like all of it.
Yeah.
Let's just go through the performances. I think that'll be the best way to do it. So the first one we had 1,000%.
1000%.
So that
I
has
honestly think that was my favorite one.
all right, so
Oh.
This was my least favorite.
before we discuss,
What?
I'm gonna name everyone in it so we could talk. So this one has Miyazaki Miho, Shitao Miyu, Goto Chaeyeon, and Kim Minjoo. For me, this was meh.
Really?
Okay, I liked Minjoo and Chaeyeon in this a lot.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so I feel that the dance at one point was really similar to Ep3.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
think-
at it.
I think the song in general gave me an A-Pink vibe, which is
Yeah.
why I liked it.
It was for me a mashup between A-Pink and 여자친구, G-Friend.
Yeah.
I thought it was literally those two together. So I wrote notes because I'm a little crazy this week because I watched all the performances like 10 times.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So okay, Miho getting one is understandable based on the current rankings. But my question is, does she deserve number one? Because personally,
I
I don't-
question that too.
I don't think she does based on her talent.
Why is Chaeyeon fourth? Like,
So,
So-
okay, what I've noticed in general between these stage rankings and when people vote after, like, not through the online website but through like actually like watching their performances, I've noticed that the Japanese people tend to do a little better than the Korean people, just in general. Like, remember when Boombaya won that thing? Like,
Okay, so for me, I think we should just take the rankings from the show with a grain of salt because they actually don't mean really.
yeah, they don't
anything.
really mean anything.
Even the
Yeah.
bonus votes that Miru got at the end don't really mean much because they're so insignificant compared to the total votes.
yeah.
Yep. Okay, I have to say, I'm completely gonna stop supporting Miyu, Shitao Miyu.
Why?
What?
Yeah.
She's very controversial. Warren, do you want to talk?
What she do?
I mean, she didn't do anything. It's more of she did something a while back. So,
All right, well, spill the
No,
beans,
she
fam.
did do something too.
What'd she do, fam?
oh, what? Okay.
She's kind of like
She's very, conservative
very,
politically
like,
in Japan.
politically like.
So are
very
you saying
Japanese.
she's very right leaning in Japan?
Very,
Nationalist?
and she was a little bit like discriminating the fans a little, like on
Yeah.
her little.
Showroom.
I guess it's like showroom. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's kind of like V-app, I guess. Like you just talk to the camera and like the fans come in like it's like a live video, and she was saying like, oh, like put number one if you're Japanese fan.
Japanese.
Put number 2 if you're a Korean fan. And then she's like, oh, there's a lot of 2s. Like, I wish there was a lot of Japanese. So these like ajoshi fans who's like obsessed with her, like next time, like they fake themselves and put 1 as like, yeah.
Okay, so
And then she was like, oh, I'm happy now because there's a lot of Japanese fans.
Another thing is like there's been she's been doing like she's obviously been doing like the regular weekly AKB shows in Japan, right? Because she's in the AKB, and there's been episodes where she would go visit and like what's it called? She would visit like the shrines for like war criminals, and that's like a big huge no-no in Korea, right?
Yeah.
That's very conservative towards Japan and very anti-Koreanistic, I guess, and that's just really killed off her like hype.
So, episode 8, which was the last like solid rankings we got, she was 6th, and that was a plus 16. Oh no, episode 9, she was actually this is episode 10, right?
Yeah, episode 9 we got rankings.
Yeah, episode 9 rankings, she was in 6th place, which was a plus 16 from episode 8, so it might have been an outlier. I don't think she's good. I don't think she's gonna make the end group, but I think she will make top 20.
I don't know. I think she's gonna drop a lot. She's gonna drop a lot.
Yeah, I'm guessing she's gonna be somewhere between 24 and 27 next episode.
Way to cut out, fam.
I
She's gonna be between what?
I feel like she's gonna be between 24 and 27 next episode.
So you think she's gonna get cut?
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, we'll see that prediction. But going back to the group, all right, I'm gonna list off my notes. Miho, I thought, does she deserve 1? I don't think so based on her talent. She struggled with the high notes a little. I thought Miu, I didn't know these political stuff, but I thought she looked really good. She has crazy visuals, but she's a little overshadowed by Chaeyeon and Minjoo. I thought Chaeyeon will get tons of votes because of the Mnet soft editing for her for the last 2 weeks. But she did hard carry the song, so it was somewhat kind of justified. I thought Goto Moe, after her crazy dancing in like episode 4, plus everyone realized she's not actually super talented, she got overshadowed and will probably not make the final 20. And I thought Minjoo looked really pretty, but she's not super talented, and we'll have to see if she can make it into the final group.
I think I agree with what you said, except that I feel like the stage was probably like the weakest in terms of talent compared to the other songs. And I feel like Miu, Moe, like these girls can't sing. And it was very unstable on stage. And Moe, this girl, she's not on beat. Like she's a little
She's too fast.
Yeah, she's too fast. And it's obvious. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, but I think Miu out of the so Miho was fine until she tried to do the higher notes and she wasn't super stable on the
Yeah.
And I feel this was the group of the kids who got pushed out of their original groups.
Except Miho.
Yeah, except Miho.
Except Miho. I here's a bold prediction. Minjoo will make top 20, but will not make top 12.
I see that.
I kind of like her. Like,
I group Minjoo with Kang Haewon together. We're both really pretty, but not super talented. And I think this group can only have 1 at the end.
They also kind of look similar.
Exactly.
I think Minjoo's like way more talent. I just feel like
I agree with
she's
that.
not the best. Like Minjoo's, I think she has talent, but she needs more confidence. Like
but here's the problem. Minjoo didn't stand out this episode, and she was 20 in the last rankings.
True.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a stretch for her, and she was minus 14 on that one. It's gonna be hard for her to even make this final episode, I feel.
Probably. Maybe.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. No, yeah, get Akita. English translation to reach you. So this is Yabuki Nako, Kim Chaewon, Yuri, Nagoen, and Jang Gyuri.
Yes.
This also had a very Yeoja Chingu feel. And I wrote,
this was a good ass song.
I wrote "Pack It Up," which to me in K-pop means that they're ready. You could have like sold this song out. Like this is
their vocals are set.
This group together, like this was like a professional level. You can release this, and it would.
Oh, I agree.
I agree, except one thing. I really don't like the way they dress Nako. That dress looks horrible.
Oh, their outfits were I didn't like the outfits.
I didn't like the outfits, but Nako like shined.
So cute.
She was
she's cute, but
her voice really stands out, and it sounds good.
I know it's nasally, but it works.
Yeah, it works for this song especially.
So my notes were Nako pretty, fit the concept perfectly, really nasally, but you either love it or hate it. I think. I had Kim Chaewon. I said looks like a doll. Rap was a little awkward.
I think it was fine.
I think the song. You can't go hard on that one.
I know. I said Yuri, really talented, might be top 5 in talent on the show, and sang a true high note there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my girl.
Yeah.
Shout out to my girl.
Oh, also for each of these, I picked a kid who I thought did the best. So in the first one, 1000%, I said Chaeyeon did the best. In this one, I had Yuri doing the best, and then
That's right.
my next note was Nagoen. I said she did well with the high note, but was completely overshadowed by Yuri's second high note after her.
Oh, I agree with that.
Oh.
And then Jang Gyuri, I said it was unfortunate for her to go from Promise 9 and Idol School to this, where she didn't do well on the
Yeah.
show. She was overshadowed, and she had chances at the beginning of the show because everyone knew her and they edited her well, but she didn't perform to what they expected.
I like Cutie though.
I like her too,
Yeah.
I like her too.
but she did not having a good time on this show compared
Yeah,
to
she's
Idol
not.
School.
Yeah.
Although the level on this show is much higher than it was on Idol School of talent. But Yuri, holy crap, she did well.
I would say that you know how they had that reevaluation of who's gonna be the lead for the part for the song. I liked Kwon's tone, but I still feel like she didn't reach that note from her part.
So you're
Like when I
talking,
hear it,
She's
So you-
always flat.
you're talking about the second note that they eventually gave to Yuri, right?
no,
No,
the
no, no.
The one
the one that she
before.
kept.
Yeah, I never feel like I feel like she hit it the best we heard when they did the performance, but I still
Yeah.
feel like it wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
It was a little flat,
Yeah.
okay? I
Yeah.
know it was flat.
Yeah, I like her voice, and I feel when I listen to her, I feel like I hear Taeyeon, and like I mean maybe she even looks a little bit like her, but
Oh, that's what my
I don't know,
mom
I
said
feel like
too.
Who,
Yeah.
who
Nagoen.
Nagoen? No,
Looks like
Nagoen
Chaeyeon.
looks like Shinbora.
No.
Yeah, dude, the wide eyes, man.
well, I
Y'all
don't know,
got
but
nice moms. My mom was like Nagoen's ugly.
oh,
I was like,
I
yo,
would.
Oh.
savage.
Yo, but Yuri's only in 16th place. She was previously
Okay.
in 10th, and this last ranking she went down 6. But I think
she
after
better
this
make the group.
this performance,
She's good,
she
yeah.
will definitely be at least top 20. So I think because she definitely performed to that level this time.
This girl is freaking cute. I love this girl.
mhm.
Yeah,
And
she's
she's
from
good.
Stone,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, Stone.
Out of all the Stone kids, she's definitely done the best.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I agree.
All right, next one we had I Am.
Yeah. Getting in some dance ne. Sorry.
Oh God, that's
I also really like the song.
that's
flat shoes.
guys. I'm trying to say who's in it.
I'm sorry.
We had Chaeyeon, Yujin, Gauen, Takahashi Juri, and
Hey,
Ko
Juri.
Yoonjin. I thought this
Yena.
was really good, but it did not have like a killer part.
Okay, I fucking love this song. It's
I
great.
like, yeah, this is a great song.
It's.
So-
I know it's one of the most like the. I know it's the least popular song right now, but I think it's by far the best song.
Okay, honestly, the song is probably popular. It's just like, you know, like Hoyeonji, like she didn't get a lot of votes, so it reflected like it wasn't popular. But I know like online people love this song.
No, like
I
on
thought-
Mnet,
yeah.
when unlike Melon and shit, like it's just.
Yeah, this is the lowest one,
Yeah.
Oh really?
and
Oh,
on
for
YouTube, I
what?
think this is the lowest one.
Yeah, this is like 65.
That's
I think.
stupid.
So my notes were Yena, tiny monster.
So cute.
I
Oh my
had
god, Yena's so good.
I had Yoonjin, crazy talented. Them red pants though, because she was the only one in red pants, so she stuck out. But nothing really stand out considering she was the center. But as always, she was solid.
All right, this girl, I feel like she's just too young, and like I don't know, the song, like the outfit she wore, the song, like her as a center really fit. I was just like, why? Like why?
But everyone can recognize that she's super talented.
Mhm.
And then
Yes.
Gauen, I had that similar to what they said on the show, she can only really do sexy concept. And her rapping was pretty good for I said it was good for idol level, right? It was probably the best, most solid rapping we saw the whole night, I think. And very professional, as always, from her.
Yeah.
Oh, Khan's amazing.
No,
And
I don't like her voice though. Like
Yeah, it's a little like
something about her.
I know, but she's super professional, and she will most
true.
likely make the. And then Takahashi Juri, which is Warren's bias.
Vote for Takahashi Juri, everybody.
Here's what I wrote. Lost in the shuffle with all the talents around her. Sub rap was okay, but worse than Guns, who was before her at each time.
I disagree. I
I
think she was
disagree
better.
too. I think Judy was good.
Yeah, but if you watch
I
the
don't care.
performance,
No, I
you
don't care. Shut up.
Yeah,
I don't
but
care.
we're being
No.
objective about this.
I'm not gonna be objective. I'm gonna be subjective. Jury was better than.
I think objectively they both did good, and
No,
there's no
but,
like a big gap.
But my issue with Judy, I like Judy, great, awesome. But the problem is she needed to stand out in order to make the final group,
Yeah.
and she did nothing that like blew you away.
Dude, she
Yeah.
needs to. I really like her. I hope she makes it. Like I
She's-
hope.
Yeah.
She was at 17th, which is up 3 spots, so she's borderline to even make the final show. And it
So-
sucks because she didn't stand out a lot.
Oh,
There was
I
a
don't know.
point, right? There was a point. It was last week, right? I was like hanging out in the forums. I was really excited. Yo, I was in the Kakao Talk open chat. Yo, Takashi Juri, yo, have people vote for her shit. And then I kind of like it's kind of hit me after going to the restroom that like it's difficult, right? I 17, 20 before, like it's gonna be difficult for her to get into the
Okay.
group.
She might not make the final group, but if she has to at least make top 20, right?
Oh, she's
Come on.
making top 20. But like at that moment, I was like, oh, it got really depressing all of a sudden.
And
I had a
last
depressing day. So there you go. That is my story of my day.
No, that's fine. And lastly, we had Ho Yunjin, who I wrote sick high notes, probably the best singing we saw all night.
Oh yes.
She deserves to be higher ranked. Last time she was 27th, which was a minus 16.
What
But
happened there?
That's mostly due to finally the effect of the Japanese people voting don't really like her because of that Nako incident where she took center from her.
Okay, I also think Ho Yun-jin, like people like her generally, regardless of the Nako incident. But then she doesn't really have strong like one pick. You know?
I agree.
People have everyone has a bias, but I don't think Yunjin. Yeah, people generally like her, but then I think that's where like it's.
I agree. I don't think anyone like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like no one would be like I like Ho Yunjin because of this. You can't
Yeah.
really pick a this, right? You
I
like.
think her singing is really good.
I think she's
though.
probably she might be the best singer on the show.
Yeah.
But it's like there's other good singers with more like mediocre or like charm. Do you know what I mean?
Appeal, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are voting her and Gauen together because they're like pledis,
Yeah.
but that's gonna be gone too when it's like one pick. You know?
Yeah, because the final vote was most likely going to be single pick. So
Exactly.
that's going to be crazy. The voting, I think this year the finale is going to be a mess, which I'm so hyped for. But
The voting's been so unpredictable. Like I don't know where this is going. Like I
Yes.
cannot tell.
all right, so next we have Rollin Rollin, which I thought was a
Rollin',
quirky
rollin', rollin'.
but fun song.
All right, so you know the writer of this song is Boomerang 101's Boomerang,
Yeah.
and Boomerang is like the randomest like song ever. Like they're like,
Boomerang. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Boomerang. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
okay, so like one goes like no man 보는 바보, and then Taewi's like, oh what? Like, it's
Oh
so-
yeah, the Dehi
Oh.
part.
Oh what? Like, it's so freaking random. I feel like Rollin' Rollin' was like that. What is it like? 춤추러 갈래? Like it's so random.
So this song had Shiroma Miru, Jang Wonyoung, God, her name's hard to pronounce. Handa Hitomi, Kim Doa, and Kim Nayoung. So my notes were Miru, killer eyes as always, because she's Miru. I said one of the strongest Japanese trainees. Also, she's trending upwards right now, and she handled the non-sexy concept well, considering she's mostly known for sexy concepts. I had Jang Won-young, holy visuals and proportions. It was
Cabbage.
ridiculous.
Her legs.
I wrote nasally, but she's kind of perfect for an idol group. Hitomi, I said little focus due to Miru and Wonyoung's focus, which means that pretty much Miru and Wonyoung stole all the spotlight. She had very good pronunciation, as she always does. And I had a question: Will she maintain top 12 for this coming week? We had Kim Doa, which I wrote talented Sohei. I wrote the rapping was good and not that awkward, so I was impressed. And then we had Kim Nayoung, which I wrote overshadowed but good high notes.
I really like her voice.
I really
I
like
like her
Nayoung
too. I like
yeah.
too. I like her.
I think it's gonna be tough for her to make the final 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
kinda
probably
bad.
won't.
I think overall as a song, Rollin Rollin just seemed too very sweet, very girly. Although I like that it was more quirky.
I picked two top performers, even though I'm supposed to pick one. I picked Miru and Wonyoung for this one.
That's fair.
Mm.
That's fair.
I feel like this song didn't deserve like first place though.
Yeah, I
No,
agree.
no.
But Miru kind of carried it.
Miru
So,
was cute.
yeah.
I have a confession to make.
Oh god.
Really,
Oh god.
I really didn't like Miru's bangs.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even notice, dude. What?
Something about her bangs was really,
Bro,
really
I see Miru, I watch. That
Alright, fair, but
Miru's
feel
cute.
dude. I knew Jang Wonyoung was like tall, but holy crap, like this dude, she had so many legs. Her legs might have been taller than some of these kids on. Like her leg might be like longer than Nako.
me.
Holy visual.
Yeah.
I get why she's the top 12 now. This was the first episode where I understood the reasoning. Jesus.
I'm not a big fan though. I don't know, something. Jang Won-young was too kashik, you know? Like how they say that in English.
Dude, like fake.
Yeah, it's,
Okay, people like in Korea, like the Korean fans, like they're starting to like not like Wonyoung as much because how like Warren said, she's like a little fake. She's kind of like, you know, a little kid, little baby, like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
But,
I mean-
I like her personally.
the first couple episodes I really liked her, but as episodes gone, I see
Yeah.
more of this fakeness, and I'm just like, girl.
But holy visuals though.
Oh,
Jesus.
she's fucking pretty. I'll give you that.
She looks like Chun Ji-yeon.
Oh.
Dude,
She looks like a cute Jun
She's
Ji-yeon.
so tall.
Mhm.
Like I was shocked because she was in the beginning at the like it was like no comparison how much taller she was than everyone. I thought Miru was tall too, but nope. Like
Nope.
but
She's also the youngest member of the whole roster right now.
yeah, it's crazy. She's and like dude, Starship. Man, if you're gonna invest in a company, invest in Starship. They got crazy trainees at their company.
Mm-hmm.
But let's move on to my favorite song, Rumor. Woohoo!
Yes.
All right, so Rumor
Yes.
had Kwon, Muri Sese, Ichian, Han Chaewon, and Kim Shion. This was my favorite song.
I love this song.
Also, this song has the most. It's trending the highest on all the music charts, and it has almost double the views of any other song.
Hell yeah, it does.
I think as far as like performances, I enjoyed this one the most.
Yes.
yeah.
I wrote absolute bop, great dance, powerful. And
the
I wrote
dance, yeah.
if Red Velvet did this song, it would win about 10 music shows.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This was really good song, concept, dance, everything. It was great.
So my notes, I wrote Kwon, super talented, top 5 in talent for sure.
So good.
She was not super focused on. They kind of like didn't even show her in the edits, right? But she absolutely killed it. Her hard notes were literally the whole song. and
Yeah.
and I had
She's
her
amazing.
as the standout, and I think that she's definitely top 5 most talented kids on the show. I had I wrote that Say fit the sexy concept perfectly, but that was expected. I wrote Xian, who you guys know I'm not a huge fan of, but I said that crawling thing at the beginning.
Toxic
Oh.
pagoda.
Oh my gosh, she like performed so well this episode. Now she was last place in the ranking. She was 30 with a minus 11 in ranking. Bold prediction she makes top 20 as like 19.
She might go up, yeah.
Just because of that toxic part. It was nuts. And then I had Chaewon. I wrote that this was her weakest performance, and I felt
Yeah, I
that
agree.
she screamed the rapping.
Scream.
Yeah.
Right.
It's way too loud.
It was like no 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 no.
Mitza, boy.
But I listened to the recording and it was fine. I don't know. She just got hype and she started screaming during.
Wait,
the
it
performance.
was freaking good though. Like she made it hype. Like I was like, "Ooh, get it."
No, but the difference was like Eunbi was trying to be all sultry. And all of a sudden, shift. It was like,
Mitza, boy.
oh my god, she screamed. It was like, no, 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 no is kind of jarring to me.
Okay,
And-
I enjoyed it.
Okay,
I'm
knowing how good or bad most idol girl rappers are, and this being her first time rapping, she's got a fuck ton of talent just sitting there.
Yeah.
She's got the
Yeah,
best
exactly.
instrument. Like, look at this. She can rap.
I
She
wonder.
just-
Oh, continue, Jenny.
She just doesn't have like full control of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her rap, but if she
little loud.
practices it more, like, oh, she has so much potential.
My
She just
most
needs Cheetah to
surprising-
put in the limiter, and then she'll go fucking bam. I can't wait.
She's from Cube, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
My most surprising thing about her, not her performance, was that like she's probably one of the best singers,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and they gave the lead singing to Kwon Eunbi. And considering
Yeah.
most of the song is carried by the singing, Kwon Eunbi killed it.
Mm.
I feel kind
Yeah.
of bad because
Yeah,
Chaewon could have done it, but
She
she,
needed
was
it,
just
too.
better. Yeah, she was just better at rapping, so she
Like-
got it.
Yeah.
Han Chaewon was very high rated in the last actual elimination because of the bonus
Yeah.
votes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And in the last week's vote, she was 13th place, so she's
Mhm.
borderline.
Mhm.
Oh no, where is she? Hancho. Oh, she's 13th.
13th.
Yeah, so she's borderline. She's literally on the border. I feel like this performance isn't gonna elevate her,
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Kind of sad, yeah.
but I feel that this performance locked in the fact that Kwon Eunbi's making the final lineup for sure.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
girl needs to be number 1. She's my
And-
favorite.
And lastly, Kim Shihyun, I wrote not super memorable as the center because she got overshadowed by a couple people in the song.
Mm.
I wrote she
Out-rapped.
out-rapped Chaewon, but that was just me because I felt like now that I don't know how I feel about that. But I felt like, you remember that one section during the show where the teacher was showing her how to walk sexy?
Yes.
The turn, the turn.
Oh,
Bro, when the guy did it, was like, ooh, I see you.
Yes.
And
Okay,
she-
but that part is super addictive. The da 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 da. Like that part is so
Mm.
good.
But yeah, this song was a bop. This was an absolute bop. This song.
I love it. The dance is so good.
I got a confession to make again. Like, I'm not a fan of the song.
Oh my god.
I understand why it's
Warren!
Mm.
What was your favorite song?
Besides I Am, my favorite song was Rollin Rollin.
Wait, Rollin Rollin?
Besides I Am.
Yeah, you're cutting off a little, but Rollin Rollin? Really, bro? Better than Rumor? Hey.
Remember, it felt it felt like almost too stereotypical for me.
Anita, what was your favorite?
Song wise, if I'm just listening to it, 1000%. But if I have to look at the performance, I think Rumor or I Am.
Okay, I think song wise, Noege Dakiru was the best.
Mm.
Oh, I was impressed that every song this year was pretty good. None of them
Yeah.
sucked. They were all
Mhm.
pretty good. We're just arguing like fine points at this point.
Yeah.
But last song we had Dashimana, which is See You Again, the one composed by not produced by Idehi.
Never mind, Tashiman, that's the best song.
And this one had Sakura, Park Hae-yoon, Takeuchi Miyu, Jang Hae-won, and Wang Iran. And I wrote
Mm.
Flowery, but probably the weakest song. And
I
it was
agree.
all about visuals.
I feel like there was high expectations for this group,
Mm.
but it felt a little short.
Yes. And
Honestly, I don't even remember what happened like, leading up to the show.
And then for me, these were my notes. I put Sakura visuals as expected, carried by her popularity and might not be carried necessarily by her talent. And her rapping was a little awkward because of the pronunciation.
Mm.
I had for Haeyoon, I wrote super underrated,
Agreed.
great voice, hard carry, and I said she was that standout
Yeah.
performer. And
Mhm.
dude, can we get some votes for this girl, please? Like, goddamn,
So
where is she
good.
on this chart?
20,
The
low 20s, I think.
Park Hae. Oh, she's 18.
Oh, 18. Oh, shit.
Just barely.
She might, dude. I think she'll make top 20. She's a contender to actually make the based on this performance for me. But I don't know.
Actually, that's a rank below Juri. Please don't vote. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
Wow, Warren.
Vote for whoever the fuck you want.
And then Takeuchi Miyu, I wrote, didn't really stand out, but very solid vocally. And can she maintain her very high rank?
Mm. I mean, she has a big fandom, so.
Yes.
No.
What? She does.
Are you not a fan?
I am not a fan. Why does she have a big fandom? I
Oh,
don't
no.
Here's the
understand.
reasoning. So I used to be into AKB back in high school / early college, right?
Yeah.
So this is around like 2008 when they started to like 2012. So I was there for like Gen 1.
Mm-hmm.
She's been around since then. That's why people like her. She's one of the few like Gen 1s remaining. And that's why her fan base is huge. But for Haewon, I had visuals for days. She looks like Korean Sana. And then I wrote rapping was a little awkward, but better than Sakura's.
I mean, Sakura's a foreigner though, so.
I think what I noticed about Haewon was that when she performs or when she's looking at the camera, I don't really see a lot of expressions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
agree.
It's a little
Nervous.
awkward.
I mean, she's only been a trainee for 6 months.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. That's
And
I like
understandable
this
then.
girl's attitude though. This girl.
Yeah, she's super
yeah.
nice.
I think
Yeah.
she's going to make the group as the, I wouldn't call her Sohei, but as the not super talented kid. I think she'll
Yeah.
make it in.
She'll be like Kwon.
She's from 8D. I've never heard of that company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably just new.
And then last.
Shout out to Sato Minami for voting for her mom. Shit was.
Oh,
Her daughter. Her
Her
daughter.
daughter.
Oh.
Yo. Best
And last-
chemistry of the season. Sorry, go.
Lastly, I had Wang Yiran as one word, overshadowed. That's all I.
I feel really bad for her.
I don't think she's gonna make it.
No.
No.
It's
No.
unfortunate. She's 26th place, which is minus 12 from her previous rank. And I don't, although she was the center and she looked nice, they all looked really nice. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she's kind of like Hoyunji. Like there's not a like one pick.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But they did all the voting. Number 1 was Rollin Rollin. Number 2 was Noyagi Takiru to reach you. Number 3 was Rumor. 4 was See You Again. 5 was 1000%. 6 was I Am, with Miru winning first overall, getting 50,000 votes, and the other members of Rollin Rollin, which is Wonyoung, Nayoung, Hitomi, and Doa, getting 20,000 each. And for some of those, that 20,000 might be significant.
Yeah.
Someone like a Doa or a
Yeah.
let's see.
Nayoung.
Yeah, those ones specifically, that might be significant. So we'll see.
It's ironic because Sakura won the
The whole
vote.
thing.
Yeah.
How many votes did she win by? 20, which is a lot because that's like Miru had 79 and Sakura had 99. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. But also, like these votes don't like actually matter that much.
Yeah. Because Miru 50,000, she won't need it for the next cut because she's definitely going to make the top.
Yeah.
top And Wonyoung doesn't need it because she'll make top 20. And Hitomi
But-
probably won't need it, but for Nayoung and Doa, this could be significant.
Mm-hmm.
Man, but okay, let's pick. This is what I had a thing I was gonna ask you guys. If you had to pick 3 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who you think 100% deserve to be in the group based on talent? Which 3 are they?
Juri,
Eunbi.
Juri.
But that's not okay, dude. There's a lot of emotion in that.
Dude, I'm just kidding.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that though.
Based on talent.
For
just
me,
3?
The first one that comes to mind for me is Eunbi. She's just like
I was gonna
full
Eunbi's
package.
my first pick as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I think Eunbi's the whole package.
Okay,
my-
I have to say Chaeyeon.
Icheon?
On
Yes.
talent. Yeah.
On talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the not just on talent, the whole package, all of it.
Oh, whole
Oh.
package.
Oh.
But like someone who's performed the best and fits the group image the best.
All right, Eunbi.
Kwon Eunbi's
Yeah.
definitely first pick overall for me.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
I would say not Juri.
Hey there. Hey.
What's her name? Baekhyun.
Jo Yuri.
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 Yes, Yuri.
Oh,
Yuri.
Yuri.
Okay, that was my
Oh.
second choice too, Jo Yuri.
I
said
forgot
she-
about her
Yes.
real quick.
My girl.
Okay, and then Warren, you could go first because it seems like the rest of us kind of are in agreement. So, what are your 3?
No, you guys already kind of mentioned who I was thinking about. I was thinking about Yuri, Eunbi, and
Number 3 for me, right?
Mhm.
Although she might not be like okay, I'll just say it. I think Nako deserves to be in it.
I
Mm,
don't really
Wow,
agree with that.
you plotted this whole thing just to say Nako should be in the group.
I
No, I'm looking
Nah.
at this list. Name other people who's done better on.
Okay, I really
Yujin.
want Yena. Yena to be in the
Yes,
group.
Yena.
Yena?
Uh-huh.
Yena's
She's
underrated.
Good dancer. Yeah.
You know,
Yena.
honest, up until this episode, I didn't really like Yena.
Wait, I
Why?
like
This
Yena.
episode,
Yena's good.
She's good.
I'm gonna
Funny
do the
too.
bottle thing. Listen.
Okay, she has a cute personality. Like, did you see her
Yeah.
like help Eunbi with the rap?
Did
Yes.
you hear do the
So
shoulder
cute.
thing? The shoulders.
Yeah.
I get Yuri and Chaeyeon confused a lot.
You know
think
they're like
what?
best friends.
Yeah, they look alike a little sometimes to me too.
Oh, I guess so.
But they're both super talented.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
who Tori kind of looks like?
Baekhyun.
No, she also looks like Chaeyeon from
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
she
yes,
does.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's who they mentioned at the beginning of the show that she looked like.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
did
They had a
she
couple
did.
kids. They had Kang Hae-won looks like Sana.
Mhm.
That's what they
Mm.
said. They said that Ishian looks like Icheon.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
They said who was the other girl?
Wait, I was thinking like
Cutie. Cutie looks like the dog. The cute little.
That's
Dog.
not a person, bro. They
No,
said
But
the
that's what
dog
they
meme.
said. That's what she said.
They said Kim Minjoo looks like Juri a little. That's
Yeah.
what they said.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just doing stone music.
Stone. Stone's performance. Stone did way better than I thought on this whole show.
Oh, Stone's doing well.
Who's
Okay.
at their company in general? Let me look this up.
It's
And
the
then their
whole
company.
Promise 9. They're from Stone Music.
Mhm.
It's the one CJ made by themselves.
Davichi.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Davichi.
Okay, I feel like Miru is gonna make the group.
I think
I
so
feel
too.
so.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hmm.
just on her eyes. her gaze is ridiculous.
Oh
She's
shit.
very pretty.
Uh-huh. Although
Okay.
I'm gonna say I looked it up, right?
Mm.
She definitely had some work done on her eyes. Hmm.
Really?
Hmm.
I mean,
Oh my God.
you can't be a K-pop star without some.
You know why?
surgery, you
Because
know?
it's because they start so young in AKB. You could see their child
The
photos.
growth.
Yeah. But still, great finished product.
Oh my God.
She's a product.
All right, I want to see if you guys agree on this, but I really want
Here,
Kim
I'll
Chaewon,
send the picture.
Kim Chaewon from Ulim to make the group.
Who?
Kim Chaewon.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
I sent the picture to y'all.
Did not.
Okay, I
recognize her.
I don't think so. I think she didn't get it done.
Debatable. Definitely.
It's
My,
just
my
the
only
lashes.
thing my only thing was because her aegyosal, which is the under eye puffy part,
Mhm.
looks. I think she might have fillers. Other than that, maybe she didn't.
She
That
got her
might-
teeth done.
That might just be makeup.
Pretty.
That too, because I feel like Momo gets fillers in twice, but that just might be my imagination. 'Cause
Oh
her,
yeah,
her aegyosal is ridiculous.
that was shocking. Wait, didn't she get something done, Momo?
Momo, she got her sangapul redone last
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because
The
we saw
one-
all those pictures at her at the airport with a hat over her eyes.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
all of a
yeah.
sudden in the next ad they did, it was deep.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's Takahashi Judy. Good luck, bro.
I mean, at this point, if she doesn't make the group,
How about Warren?
Not
You
surprised,
burn
bro.
your life savings and your parents' life savings, and you get people to vote.
I mean, I like her, but I don't like her that much. So.
Oh,
okay.
damn.
I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I, at this point, if she doesn't make the group, I'll be sad, but I won't be surprised. I'm at that level right now.
Okay, one more question. Let's make one really bold prediction each.
Bold.
I'll say mine.
Mm-hmm.
Takuchi Miyu doesn't make the group.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
All right, well that one's mine, bro. Find something else.
Really?
That's my bold prediction.
I
She
don't
drops-
want her to make the group.
I know I'm okay with her making the group, but my bold prediction is she drops from 4th into she'll make final 20, but not the final group.
I'm gonna make
Oh,
a
she
bold but
drops.
safe prediction. Mew doesn't make top 20.
Oh.
Yeah, Mew's not probably.
Shitao Mew.
What?
Hmm.
She might make 20, but she's not gonna make the group.
Controversy is deep, y'all. People started hating her a lot.
All right, Jenny or Anita, what is your bold
Hmm.
prediction?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Doesn't have to be that bold. It could be Ishian ends up like top 15 or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna make another bold prediction. Takahashi wins the show, number 1.
Who?
Oh, Takahashi Juri wins the show, number 1. Let's go, guys.
Bro,
Okay,
come
I
on.
think maybe Wang Iran might be eliminated.
Oh, I mean, I see that happening.
I feel like that's likely.
Bro,
Yeah.
she's 26 right now.
Yeah.
She's getting eliminated.
Yeah.
Okay,
How
well,
is
you
that
said
bold?
it didn't have to be bold.
But that's not even bold. That's like this. That was the equivalent of the sun is gonna rise tomorrow.
Oh my god. Okay, my bad.
Yo, Wang Iran fans gonna flame you.
I feel like
Oh,
some
okay.
of the
You go.
I feel like some of the girls from Rollin Rollin might be eliminated.
Okay.
Like Nayoung and Doa.
Here's
Even though
ano-
they got that benefit. Yeah.
Your boy Doug's gonna drop some more knowledge. Hitomi does not make top 12.
Oh, I
I see
feel
that.
like
That might happen,
okay.
yeah.
I have a prediction.
Okay.
Cube Hanchoan, I think she's gonna make top 12.
Ooh, that's a good prediction.
I want that to happen, though.
Yo, you know,
Yeah, I want that to be true.
shout out if he's listening. You know our friend Sam?
Is
Hi,
he
Sam.
okay? Is he okay with us listening? Like, I mean, saying his name?
It's just his first name. His favorite Yeonsub sing is Hanchoon.
Oh, I like her
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
There's nothing to hate about her.
Why does Sam like her?
Talent.
Agree.
She's solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well rounded.
Wait,
Hi, Sam.
yo, Joe Yuri makes top 12. That's another prediction of mine.
I think that's okay. This is the thing. There are a lot of people who's not in top 12 right now that should be making top 12, but like these other people need to go down. Like Miho needs to go down. Miu needs to leave. Miu needs to leave.
Yo, all these M's.
Hitomi needs to leave.
I mean, like I think like Miru needs to go up.
Miru, Yuri,
I think
Eunbi.
I don't know if she's top 12, but Park Hae-yoon based on this performance needs to go up a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's not gonna make the
Okay.
group though.
Here's another prediction of someone I like.
So,
An Yujin doesn't make top 12.
Wait, where is she right now?
10, and she was -6.
this might happen.
This
That
might
might happen.
happen.
Yeah.
I
That
agree
might
with
happen.
this.
Someone like her or like Chaeyeon is borderline to make it or not, I feel.
I feel like Chaeyeon might make it. I feel like she's gonna be like a Yeonjung.
I think she'll make it just because of how much TV time they've given her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Dude, Yena needs to make the group. She's a good fit for the group.
Yeah.
Minjoo's not gonna make it, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if she will.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay, yo, I'm gonna say crazy. One more prediction, right? Jang Wonyoung doesn't make it.
No, she gonna make it.
She gonna
Making
make
it
it.
no matter
We'll see.
what.
I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out. Because like, honestly, this is the first season where I know all 30 kids, and I could see about 25 of them making it.
That's more than that's more than double.
Yeah, so
Maybe not
it's-
25. I could
anybody
see.
could do it.
I think out of that top 20 we have, the way these how much the votes have fluctuated this year, any of them can make it.
Can someone explain to me why Miho is number one?
Same.
Okay,
Explain,
I
please.
Okay,
I-
so you know how Taguchi Miyu is also a Gen 1?
Yeah.
Miho isn't even more notable Gen 1. Plus, she has the vote of Korea because she speaks Korean and has all these YouTube videos of her speaking Korean.
I see. I
So
see.
I kind of saw this happen, because I was like hanging out in like the online communities, and like her like posts about her like being really like a big Korean fan, that really blew up everywhere. Like it blew up in Naver, it blew up in MLB Park, it blew up in DC Inside. Like people were going fucking crazy because
But-
such a huge Korea fan.
Is that enough for her to bring her to like number one? Like more than Sakura?
I don't think
Like-
I don't think she deserves one based on that, but it's just the reaction of how many people like her.
It's a good combination.
crazy.
It's a good combination between all the normie fans who joined the hype train because of the these online posts, and then this like solid fandom of 30-40 year olds who just like Miho.
Do we agree that Sakura's a lock, right? She's a lock to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, let me get a
Popularity
notepad.
wise.
Okay, so Sakura, I think, is 100% a lock to make this final thing. I'm gonna say Gaeun's a definite lock
Yeah.
at this point.
Mhm. I hope so.
I
Kang
think that
Hyo-won's a lock.
Kang Hee-won's definitely a lock.
Mm.
Yeah, and then I think Nako's a lock.
I think so too.
Yeah, same.
Nako.
Other than that, I think Kwon Eunbi's a lock
Eunbi?
now.
Eunbi,
Eunbi's
yeah.
definitely a
Should
lock
be
at this
has
point.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be.
But other than that, so those are 1, 2, 3. That's 5 kids. I think the rest of it's up for grabs.
Yo, Juri, did you hear that? You can go kick everyone out and just.
Maybe Wonyoung. I feel like Wonyoung's a lot.
Yeah, I kind of think so.
yeah.
Based on this performance, how she was literally like front two. So that's 6. That means
Yeah.
half the group, which I remember produced season 1. Although we debated who was getting in or not, there was definitely like 8 kids who you pretty much knew.
Mhm.
And in 101, you like I think like almost all of them you kind of predicted.
Yes. Yes. No, not really.
No?
But like nine or 8 predictable.
But I think this season
Yeah.
has the least amount of like definite locks.
Yes. Yes.
I think
definitely.
everyone else other than Sakura, Chaewon, Gauen, Nako, Eunbi has a decent shot. Who remains after the next cut? Like it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the episode's gonna be like because they're starting even earlier. It's gonna be like 12 hours long. Like
You know how like the other season, like we pretty much knew like who number 1 was, like first place.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even this one, like we don't even know who number 1 is.
Okay, I say Sakura will end up 1.
I think so too.
I don't know.
I feel like there's gonna be like another like flip.
Yeah.
Maybe Eunbi should get that 1. Get that
No,
crown.
yes,
He
Eunbi,
deserves
come on.
Queen Eunbi. Let's get it.
Eunbi is so cute. Like she's so funny too.
I
Like-
think she has great leadership. Like I
Yeah.
can see her being the leader.
I think regardless of the way the vote ends up, if she's in top 12, she's the leader of the group clearly
Yeah.
because she's the oldest and she has the most leadership traits.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's definitely the leader, regardless of what happens. But man,
What a shit fest.
this is I don't think it's a shit fest. I think this is amazing that there's this much like variability going in towards the end, the
Oh.
final stretch.
That's kind of what I meant. Like.
But just so everyone's listening to this, the final this comes out on a Thursday, so we only got 1 day to listen to it. But if you're listening to this, expect episode 11, which is the next one, to be about 80% filler with like behind the scenes funny stuff, and then they'll do the eliminations at the end because that's how it's gonna be. Because they can't eliminate kids for 3 hours.
Mm.
Yeah, I think
So
they're like doing like stuff like gym day and like running around. And...
yeah, they'll do funny
Mhm.
stuff
Yeah.
probably, which sucks because let's say some kid stands out, you can't vote for them because it's too late. Like
Yeah.
it's sort of like what happened to that blonde girl in Rumor. How
Oh yeah.
what was her name?
Yujin.
Yeah, yeah. If that voting was 1 week late, but that's how the dice roll sometimes. Unfortunate. Do we got any other notes? Oh, why did they only show 1 ranking this week? The only thing they showed was 13th place, Hitomi Honda -4.
She ain't making it, I think.
You'll be surprised. She had a more consistent fan base than Miho and Miyu the whole way.
I
For
don't
you?
know.
Oh, real
Hitomi
quick.
is okay.
Real quick. So there's been I forgot to mention this, but there's been stock market rumors in Korea, right? And
Mhm.
this kind of happen like on a monthly, bi-monthly basis, and they're meant for stock traders to like to figure out who to invest in. And there was one of the articles there. So yeah, you have to take this with a bit of a grain of salt, and like it might be totally fucking wrong, but there was a rumor apparently that JYP was in touch with one of the people who's been kicked out and a part of AKB, social Japanese person. There's been a rumor that the JYP's been in touch with that member to have her come to JYP, and like JYP's willing to pay up to like $270,000 won, I think, to have her come join JYP.
All right, so if you don't understand that, he's basically saying that JYP is negotiating with one of the eliminated AKB members to pay off their cancellation fee at AKB and sign them to JYP.
Sorry, I'm bad at speaking.
And everyone, signs. Well, me and Warren predict that it's either Kojima Mako who got out, who's actually very popular in Japan, or Jurina,
Ooh.
which I don't think is going to be Jurina because she just got voted number one and
Yeah.
she's their
Yeah.
poster child. But someone like Kojima Mako, who's like barely, I think she's within 9th or 11th rank in Japan, you could definitely buy her out, I feel.
Another possibility, which is kind of also a meme, is Chiba Eri, who has a huge like fan support going on.
There's no way it's Chiba Eri. JYP knows talent. There's no
Yeah, but JYP also likes pretty girls.
Eddie's not that pretty.
I guess.
She's cute though. I like Eddie.
But like, think about the Japanese girls who've been kicked out already.
Dude, there's been a lot.
No, and like the people who JYP is likely to like get in touch with, you know.
Are you trying to suggest that Chiba Eri's on the level of Sana, Mino, or like Momo?
I'm
Come on,
I'm
fam.
sorry. All right, that you're totally right.
Yeah, you gotta look at Twice. Like Twice is the standard.
I'm just putting out possibility.
Like if he was trying to buy out like Sakura or Nako or Miru, I get it. But like, like come on.
Mm.
Although he does need a center for his Japan group, that's one thing.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be Mako. All right.
Are we good, y'all? We good?
Oh wait,
Gucci.
real quick. This is kind of off topic of out of produce, but Yundujun of Beast, right? He's going to the military in 3 days.
What?
I'm sorry, Jenny.
No. 3 days?
The 24th.
3 days.
So technically 2 days, cause
Oh wait. No. Yosup is going too. Like now.
Oh really?
What is going on?
Like no, they like that was an actual article I read. He's the first of the beasts to have to go in. Yeah, I read that article today.
Wait, no,
so-
it doesn't. Yosup's date isn't set yet, but Dujun is going in 3 days.
well,
So, bye highlight.
Hey.
I mean, hey. They're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Damn, I found the article. This is real.
He's like number 1 on like the Naver rankings right now.
Fam, read the article title.
This is so. Wait, this just came out like just now. Is
Yeah, I was on Naver and this shit popped
like
up.
40 minutes ago. 40 minutes ago.
So bye Dujun. I'll miss you. See you in 2 years. Sad.
Oh, this is kind of weird.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because the Yosep article was saying he's going by the end of the year, but Jujun's going now. Crazy.
Dude,
All right,
it's
though.
Too soon.
Let's wrap this up because we got to do some little bit of housekeeping afterwards. But thank you everyone for tuning in and listening to our Produce 48 post podcast. I don't know, coverage of Produce 48. We have been SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. I'm Doug. We had Warren, Jenny, and us. If you like this, please listen to our real podcast, which is available everywhere. This one that you're watching is a YouTube exclusive. So you can watch it on YouTube or you could watch our regular podcast on all other things. But the main thing is that you listen. So thank you for stopping
you.
by.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.